All right. I believe they will be pushing for a replay of overtime. Which, what do you guys think?
For what reason? Just because he couldn't get back in?
Yeah.
No, that was NYR that's pushing for a replay.
Yeah, but Mr. Universe had the same problem as Lures.
Well,
but he wasn't.
He chose to leave, didn't he?
No,
Yeah,
he had disconnection problems.
We're not going to make a rule against that. Like, if the server's full and you can't get back on, like, I'm sorry, but you shouldn't have left in the first place.
Well, he didn't leave by himself. I believe he left because of disconnection issues. That being said,
well,
this is a new game.
Retroactively, we're not gonna make a rule to change that now. So,
All
in the future, possible, but right now, no.
Alright, so we have DVD racing into the middle. By the way, for anybody watching, this is actually, it is now another game. It's Toronto versus Minnesota. So yeah, it's a shot here over the net, and by far, can you guys please tell spectators to watch on the stream? We're just gonna boost our viewership numbers here. And also prevent what happened last game from happening. That being said, K-Bomb, this is a completely new game. What do you guys think of these lineups? And can you do the lineup, someone?
Yeah, you bet on Montreal. I mean Minnesota. What? How many times have I done that? Holy smokes!
What?
On Minnesota, we have Digital Versatile Dick, Crab in a Tree, Mr. Molerat, and K-Bomb. And on Toronto's... wow. Man, words, dude. Freaking words. On Toronto, we got Kype, Robo, Andy T, Tree Fitty, and Evcob.
And now it's a pass up to Crab in a Tree. Crab in a Tree going upwards. We don't see... oh, now Crab in a Tree with a breakaway. Can he score? He good. Good. And that is
right
always, as always, corner. The time where I realized I haven't started my stats extractor. Nice. Swag. So yeah. Shit happens. Shit happens. Alright. Hit the F-Cob on a breakaway. F-Cob coming in. He good. See that? I got that one.
Just a bizarre jump there. I don't know what the plan was there to maybe try to stealth down, attack from above and get the puck, but he ends up a hand in a breakaway to F-Cob.
Yes, what's up?
I just called it. I just called it. I called a goal before it happened, and it did happen. What do you have to say now? What do you have to say now?
It's first time for everything.
What do you have to say to that, Ace? Yeah, nothing.
Well, I don't really have anything to say. How are these players facing up against Molerat here? How are they? How are their chances of making the playoffs?
Let me have a look at the stats here. I believe Toronto is pretty far behind. It might be impossible already. Yeah, they have 7 points.
They're not mathematically out. No team is mathematically out yet. So important.
Has Washington clinched the game? Clinched the playoff? Rather?
They go to 24 points. New York gets 12. So no, they have not yet clinched.
How many games left to play?
They have 7 games left to play. New York has 6.
All right. So they basically need to win 1.
Yes.
To clinch.
Unless Toronto... actually, I don't think... Yeah, even if Toronto wins this game, Toronto cannot get any higher than the 4th seed. So Minnesota could still get the 3rd seed, but that's the highest that they can place. So right. Toronto, if they do drop this game, and if they drop 1 more, they'll pretty much be out.
And that, right? Is Minnesota above Toronto or below?
Yes, Minnesota is currently 2 points above Toronto, but has played 1 more game than Toronto has.
All right, so they're at they're at the setup of having to lose 2 games or 1 game. If they lose 1 more game, they're out. Is that what's happening here?
I'm not sure on the exact math. You'd have to give me a minute to figure that out. But basically, by the end of this week, by the end of week 8, we're very likely going to know which teams are guaranteed playoff spots and which ones are not.
Go. Digital Versatile Dick scores a goal. Good.
That was quite the goal. He was coming really wide on that shot. It looked like he was maybe going to rob himself there, but a control spin backhand shot. That's nice to see that go in. That is definitely a high skill shot.
Yep. It's always nice to see those go in.
I will be right back.
User left your channel.
Rip. And now it's an attempted pass backward by Andy T300. He almost passed it directly to Crabbing a Tree. That is not a strategy I would recommend trying to use. Passing it to the other team, as there's a couple downsides to that strategy that are really prominent. What do you think, Dopey?
Well, I think Andy might have been playing some next level mind games there, just 100% conscious of how much time was left and trying to frustrate his opponents.
100% pain and 20% pain, 5% pleasure. How does that song go? I don't know. I don't care. All right. So Molerat back behind the net, here to pick it up and slap it around. He will try to pop it behind him. Andy T300 coming in at high speeds, tries to poke it around him, and now it's going to be sent out by Evcob. Evcob receives the puck and sends it out, and it's going to go back to Andy T350, who's going to shoot. Saved by Molerat, good save. And Master Schmitty looking to perhaps play right now. And Master Schmitty has he played a lot in this game or in this season?
I can't say for sure after I left Minnesota, but he would come around a lot, but didn't get a whole lot of ice time. I think he played maybe 1 game while I was there in kind of the first quarter / third of the season. So definitely a bit of a gamble, but you never know.
He might be playing if they start getting ahead. Playing without Timu is going to be is something that I was expecting them to have more problem than they're having right now. With right now, they seem to be doing fine. Their game is practically they're practically winning right now, which is always fun. Molerat stopping that puck, but nice recovery on the fumble. And Andy T300 could have had that one, but he didn't. And now he has this one. God. Oh my God, it happened again. It happened again.
That was pretty magical. I'm not sure if that would have hit the post and gone out had it not ramped off Molerat's stick there.
It's not even that. I mean, I called that he wouldn't have a goal. He didn't have a goal, and then he scored. Damn. Oh well.
Well, you got that last one. That was pretty good.
All right. Let's try this. DVD doesn't have a. DVD has only 1 goal right now. How about that? Does this work?
Let me double check. Yeah, you're right. That's pretty good.
No, that's not what I mean. I mean, DVD only has 1 goal right now. He should step up his game and score more. No, it's not gonna work. Damn.
It's very delayed. You're seeing so far into the future that it just doesn't really seem like it's working now. But I bet in the future, yeah.
All right. So anyway, Crabbing a Tree has scored 1 goal. That's cool. Might he score more? Maybe with the pass to DVD or DVD. No, actually, it's going to be sent around the board by Kite. Molerat around the net. Molerat hasn't scored today. Unless, well, that doesn't count, right? Alright. And now it's going to be sent backwards. And nobody's scoring because this game's turning into a dump fest. Not unexpected, but not really wanted either. I mean, Dumbfests are quite boring. Also, hello to our new viewers who are tuning in because of the strict player restrictions due to the last game's happenings. What the frig is going on? Did you see that?
It might have something to do with DVD discovering a way to macro his spacebar and attempting to triple jump in game or double jump from a standing position. So, while it certainly is neat, if I was on Minnesota, I would be wondering why he didn't elect to stay on his feet and score there.
I mean, it's everybody has choices to make, and obviously that was the wrong one there. That being said, here's Kite. Kite passes to absolutely no one. No one's there. Molrat pokes it away. And now it's just a relay pass. Robo's coming out. Oh. What a pass by Robo to Crab in a Tree. That gave Crab in a Tree quite a scoring chance. But collapsing defense worked for Robo as FCOP sent that one away. Quite a close game here. 2-2 after 2. But yeah. K-Bomb popping it up the boards. Kite coming in the middle. It's going to be broken up by the defense for Minnesota. And Crab in a Tree going forward. Crab in a Tree trying to pass, but it goes closer to going to Kite than to anything else. Now it's just going to be a shot to end the period. That is 2-2 after 2. 2-2. Where's Dial? Have you seen Dial?
It's just coming on Twitter. He's had a stroke, and
Rip.
Chicago's not going to make the playoffs.
Rip.
Yeah, Rip. You called it. You are you're heating up here. Your clairvoyance is obviously a muscle that is just growing incredibly.
Rip. Yep. I'm magic. I'm based. I'm based.
Yep.
It's like, all right, DVD. I just wanted to provide an authentic. What?
I don't know. I'm getting the feeling McJabba plays left field in baseball because that came out of friggin' nowhere.
Yep, well said. I have absolutely no idea where that came from. It seems like it might be some kind of internal struggles for the team. I might have to go ahead and investigate what the hell's going on with Will.
Will just learned the alphabet, and he's very excited to share with us some of his favorite letters.
Yep. So his favorite letters, for those wondering, is F and S.
And a couple A's in there. It's good to see him, not afraid to be proud of the first letter he probably learned.
Alright, I told him to not do that or he's getting kicked. Swag. Hashtag admin abuse. Hashtag swag. Swag.
You flex those admin muscles, Ace.
I flex them for mostly because it actually, as soon as I put in the admin tag, most tomfoolery stop. Like, people just stop doing their shit. I mean, if someone's screwing up, I haven't kicked anyone in really long, actually. Just putting the admin tag is enough to stop them from doing their garbage. So yeah, that's a fairly interesting thing. That being said, fairly interesting is our business here, as a fairly interesting play is developing in front of our eyes. A fairly interesting play would be that you have a tied game here with half of the period remaining, and now FCOP is on a breakaway. FCOP shoots. Oh, save.
Oh, from the FCOP angle, that was going in.
Yeah, FCOP's really good at those sharp angles. And now the puck goes back to FCOP again. FCOP with a chance to perhaps do what he did before, but it's deflected by the defense for Minnesota. Going the other way now, it's looking to pass around. It's going to bounce off the boards, and it's going to be a pass to Andy 350. Andy 350, and not goal. Save. 2 minutes left in the third period, and pretty much just seeing back and forth here. After, of course, our viewers might remember basically a bit of an upset, not an upset, but an upsetting or a buzzkill defeat. I mean, yes, New York did get a point, but I mean, everybody wanted to see New York win after Washington fumbled up their 4-point lead in the first. I mean, that was a great game. What do you think, Dopey?
Yeah, you always want to see the comeback completed, but I don't know. What can you really say about that game? There's so many dangerous weapons on Chicago, just not having the best night. So can you really blame them for winning?
Oh, shot hits the post, and it's just Schmidt just saw your text, man. What's going on? Sorry I didn't respond. I was in game and forgot. Can you tell Dial to get back in here? That would be nice. Swipe.
Let's see.
Nice. All right, so 50 seconds remaining. 2 points on both sides. Also, this is
User joined your channel.
Hello.
Hello, I'm back.
Hello.
So back for the very end of this game. Sorry, we just had like a mini hearing on the way that period ended.
And what's the result?
We're not going to do anything about it. Just the discussion was Mr. U disconnected, wasn't able to get back in the server because there's too many spectators here. So we had a discussion on whether or not that should result in a redo of the overtime. We agreed that under the current rules, it's not going to result in a redo, as we don't do resets or game resets for individual player disconnects, and we treat this under the same category as he did disconnect. So we're going to treat it the same way we treat any other disconnect.
That being said, we should probably implement regulations on players during games.
We're going to look into it. There'll be a GM meeting Tuesday of next week, so the 15th, I think it is.
That being said,
and we
overtime.
will discuss it there.
Yeah. We have the streams now. I mean, if you guys hate me, which I'm sure some of you do, and some of you don't, but if you guys hate me, #Matt, you guys can just mute the volume. And it's exactly the same as if you were watching from that thing. I mean, you don't have the moving cam, but I mean, we all have to make sacrifices so the game can continue. That being said, overtime, swag, and now it's FCOP. FCOP taking up middle. He's deking everyone. He's in on goal. Can he score? Oh, just over the top of the net. FCOP is good at those sharp angles, but he's also a defenseman, so going around the
Beat QR's TUV.
What do you think of that?
What's up?
What do you think of FCOP in the middle. He shoots. Goes wide. I think we confused Dial. Puck deflected out.
Not finishing the sentence, so I was like, "What are you saying?"
No, it's
Well, what do you think about the letter O here?
It's a good letter. It's pretty round. There's a hole in the middle like a donut. Yeah.
Swag.
Oh.
Personal thoughts from Dial.
Yeah. Apparently, O is a donut. Yep. All right. That being said, here we have overtime. Enough garbage, and let's actually cast this game. I was hyped as fuck for that overtime goal, or overtime win by New York that never happened. But here coming in on the side, it's Sugar Andy T350 Toronto 2 is good. Second game of the night to finish in overtime, and Toronto wins it. Swag.
Toronto draws within 1 point of Minnesota here. Both teams receiving an overtime point. But that is huge for Toronto. As Dial mentioned earlier, Minnesota has a game in hand over Toronto. So that could come back to be a deciding factor for their season.
Yes, very much so. Toronto still 1 point behind Minnesota, as Minnesota got the overtime point. But nonetheless, closing that gap and keeping their season hopes alive, especially since Boston lost tonight. And all 3 of the 5th, 6th, and 7th place teams got at least 1 point. So, slowly climbing in it.
Quick question here. Is game in hand for the team that has played an extra game, or the other way around?
Other way around. The team that has not played a game, they have a game in their hand, just don't play it.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So, the opposite of what I said earlier.
All right,
Toronto
so
with the game in hand.
Yep. So basically, that's it, guys. This is Ace Bolt, and we have here Dopey and Dialoriax. Thanks, guys, for tuning in, and also you, spectator, because you guys are awesome. And also, please check in the stream so we don't have to have overtime goals break our fantastic comebacks anymore. Swag. I mean, it's nobody's fault, but I mean, if you hear the stream, it's swag. It's me talking, and also Dopey. So you don't want to miss it. Yeah. All right. See you guys.
Yeah.
You have a word, Kyle?
What's up?
Do you have a word for the spectators?
Swash.
What about you, Dopey?